It was Christmas Eve, and 11-year-old Juliet was decorating the tree. It was getting late, and her mother called her and said she would be home from work a bit late tonight. Juliet said okay and continued decorating the tree until she was finished. She relaxed for a bit and stared out of the 6th-floor apartment window at the skyline of the city when suddenly she began to hear scratching at her front door. She then went up to the door and listened and looked through the peephole and saw a man dressed as Santa. Nervous, Juliet asked, "Who's there?" "It's Santa Claus. Let me in. I'm cold and hungry," said the man. She knew this wasn't Santa and said, "My mom's not home. Can you please leave?" Juliet watched through the peephole as the man's face turned angry and he began banging the door and twisting the doorknob. He then screamed, "It's Santa, Juliet. Give me my damn milk and cookies." Juliet's stomach dropped. She was terrified now. How did he know her name? She then threatened to call the cops, and the man finally stopped and walked down the hallway. Suddenly, the man came running back down the hallway with an axe in his hand and began striking the door with it until it broke. Juliet ran and hid in a closet. The man entered the apartment and began saying, "Juliet, my pretty, where are you?" He then opened a closet door, and suddenly Juliet jumped at him and stabbed him in the eye with a coat hanger. The man screamed and yanked it from his eye and grabbed Juliet and held her on the ground. He then whispered in her ear, "You can scream and beg for your life, but naughty girls get the axe and nice girls get the knife." Juliet's mother returned home a little after midnight and saw her door hacked to pieces. She ran inside to make sure her daughter was okay. She looked around and began screaming in horror. The Christmas tree was decorated with Juliet's organs, and her head was perched at the top like a star.